Good morning. Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag market outlook for Thursday, November the 14th. Well, mostly lower trade here in the ag space this morning. Corn right now is steady to about a penny lower. Soybean prices $1 to $2 lower. Meal is down $2 to $3 a ton. Seeing a little bit of a rebound in bean oil, up about 40 points, while wheat is also lower, 4 to 5 lower now here in Chicago and Kansas City, steady to about a penny lower in Minneapolis. Ag markets continue to deal with a sharply higher U.S. dollar with recent strength in the greenback, taking that up to its highest level in about 1 year. Yesterday, speculative traders were pretty much active sellers across the ag space. They did sell just over 5,000 contracts of bean oil, while selling about 2,000 to 3,000 contracts pretty much everywhere else. Open interest in bean oil did slide again yesterday, an indication of recent speculative buyers in the marketplace exiting their positions, while open interest was higher in the beans and wheat. That's suggesting fresh money coming into the market here on the short side. Cont just released their updated forecast on Brazilian production. They did raise both corn and soybean production. However, increases were less than 1% for both. Wheat was down, also less than 1%. Their corn production estimate at just below 120 million metric tons, well below the USDA's 127 million metric tons. And soybeans, they're forecasting production at 166 million metric tons, while the USDA is up at 169. Yesterday afternoon, the Rosario Grain Exchange, they cut their production estimates for Argentine corn by roughly 1 million metric tons. They're holding a range between 50 and 51 million metric tons, consistent with the USDA, who was at 51 million metric tons here. They did lower their acreage estimate ever so slightly. Some of those acres switched over to soybeans. They raised their production forecast there to 53 to 53.5 million metric tons, above the USDA, which is also their 51 million metric tons on their bean forecast as well. They do estimate soybean plantings have reached 20%. They also lowered their wheat production forecast 3.5% to 18.8 million metric tons. However, that's still above the USDA forecast at 17.5. We look for Buenos Aires Grain Exchange to update their production forecast this afternoon. Weather in South America remains mostly favorable. Good rains this week across central and northern growing regions of Brazil. A little bit drier in the south and in Argentina as planters there continue to roll. We could be starting to see some dry pockets pick up here in Argentina, so that's something we'll have to watch for as we hit the second half of November. Here in the U.S., look for lower drought readings here with the updated drought monitor later this morning. Weekly ethanol production later today, export sales tomorrow, both delayed a day due to the Veterans Day holiday. D's corn, very little change here overnight as it trades within yesterday's range. If prices do break down a bit, I think we'll have good support in the 410 to 415 area where we do have some moving average levels. I would not be surprised to see prices make another run back towards the recent high here at 435. Jan beans, they continue to hold the support just above the $10 level. If violated, I think we'll see good support in the 975 area here, just above their recent contract lows. Resistance rests at 1025. But rallies are going to be difficult to sustain, however, with the huge production prospects now in South America. In addition to the export sales on Friday, we also do get NOPA crush data from the month of October, which is expected to be record high. So I would expect a little bit of price recovery here in bean oil ahead of the NOPA data, where tight bean oil stocks are also expected. New contract low for meal, and wheat continues to just hold above the recent 2 to 3 month lows from yesterday on improving winter wheat conditions and harvest rolling along in Argentina and Australia, with the U.S. remaining largely uncompetitive in the global marketplace. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great day.